the silent killer of productivity. Recognizing toxic work culture. Have you ever felt drained, demotivated, or just plain unhappy at work? It's not always about the workload. Sometimes it's the environment itself that's the problem. We're talking about toxic work culture, a silent killer of productivity and morale. But how do you know if you're in one? Toxic work cultures can be sneaky. They often disguise themselves as high-pressure environments or challenging workplaces. But beneath the surface lies a pattern of negativity, disrespect, and unhealthy competition. Imagine a workplace where gossip and backstabbing are the norm, where your ideas are met with eye rolls instead of encouragement. That's the breeding ground for toxicity. The consequences? Burnout, anxiety, and decreased productivity are just the tip of the iceberg. Toxic cultures can seep into your personal life, affecting your relationships and overall well-being. It's crucial to recognize the signs early on and take action before it's too late. But here's the silver lining: you don't have to be a victim. There are ways to navigate these treacherous waters and even spark positive change. In the next section, we'll explore effective strategies to combat toxicity head-on. Fighting back. Strategies for survival and change. So, you've identified the problem. Now what? The good news is, you're not powerless. Reclaiming your work environment starts with understanding your options and choosing the battles worth fighting. First and foremost, focus on self-care. Toxic environments thrive on negativity. Don't let them drain your energy. Prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. Take breaks, set boundaries, and seek support from friends, family, or a therapist.
Next, document everything. Keep a record of incidents, date, times, and witnesses. This will be invaluable if you need to report the behavior or escalate the issue. Remember, knowledge is power.
Communication is key, but choose your battles wisely. If you feel comfortable, address the issue directly with the individual involved. Use I statements to express how their behavior makes you feel. However, if you feel unsafe or threatened, involve HR or a trusted supervisor.
Finally, remember that sometimes the best solution is to walk away. If the toxicity is deeply ingrained and there's no sign of improvement, it might be time to consider other employment opportunities. Your mental health and well-being are paramount. Real-world tactics, turning the tide in toxic environments. Let's get specific. Imagine you're constantly being interrupted in meetings. Instead of suffering in silence, politely but firmly address the issue. You could say something like, "I appreciate your input, but I'd like to finish my thought first. Then I'm happy to hear your perspective."
Or perhaps you're dealing with a colleague who constantly takes credit for your ideas. Document your contributions, share them in writing with the team, and don't be afraid to speak up during meetings. You could say, as I mentioned in my email yesterday, I believe this approach would be effective because...
These are just two examples of how to tackle toxic behaviors head-on. The key is to be assertive without being aggressive. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect, and your voice matters.
Rules of engagement. Navigating the minefield. Navigating a toxic workplace can feel like walking through a minefield. But with the right approach, you can minimize the damage and emerge stronger. Here are some golden rules to live by.
Rule number 1, don't engage in gossip or negativity. It's tempting, but it only fuels the fire.
Rule number 2, set boundaries and stick to them. Don't be afraid to say no to unreasonable requests or expectations.
Rule number 3, focus on solutions, not problems. Offer constructive feedback and ideas for improvement.
Rule number 4, know your worth. You are valuable, and your contributions matter. By following these rules, you can maintain your integrity and sanity while navigating the treacherous waters of a toxic workplace. Now that we've navigated the minefield, it's time to address some common questions about toxic work cultures. Q1. What are the signs of a toxic work culture? A1. Signs include high turnover, lack of communication, constant stress. Q2. How can I cope with a toxic work environment? A2. Focus on self-care, set boundaries, seek support from colleagues. Q3. What steps can I take to improve a toxic work culture? A3. Address issues directly, promote open communication, and lead by example. Q4. When should I consider leaving a toxic job? A4. If the environment affects your mental health or there's no hope for change, it might be time to leave. Q5. How can I support a colleague dealing with a toxic work culture? A5. Offer a listening ear, provide encouragement, and help them find resources. Remember, the journey through a toxic work environment is challenging, but with the right strategies and support, you can find your way to a healthier, more fulfilling professional life. Stay strong, stay focused, and never underestimate your worth.
Visit our website beawarechannel.com, and once you are going to visit our website beawarechannel.com, in a tab of simulation you can visit our tab in simulation, and once you come in simulation tab you will be able to see subscription for premium content access here. So you just need to select your required premium subscription plan. We have it monthly, we have it quarterly, and we have it yearly. So as per your requirement you can purchase a subscription plan, and once you have purchased a subscription plan you can come to the training classes page which we have available on our beawarechannel.com, and once we receive a payment from you we would be sending you a approval email, and once you are going to receive a approval email it is just a matter of click. You just need to visit a training classes page, and once you are going to visit this training classes page you have to just come in below here, have you purchased a subscription, and you just need to hit a button here.